Hello, and welcome back to Far Horizons Gaming. My name is Ben, and today we're going to continue off Brass Restoration. Last time we left off, we had a fun afternoon out with our friends, and then had a really weird egg-related encounter with Minori. So, today we're going to pick up on the next day. We have school today. We still have school even on National Foundation Day. It's a private school, so I guess they can choose which days are holidays. Well, we get other days off, so we get the same amount of holidays in the long run. I don't have much to do at night that I can do with one arm, so I go to bed early. I woke up early so I could take more time to get ready, and I have some extra time today. I could just head to school early if it weren't for Minori. We go to school together unless one of us is sick or we get in a fight. It's been like that ever since we were kids. Well, that's why people sometimes make fun of us by calling us a married couple. I used to blush and get mad at that. Maybe I was hoping that we would fall in love. What about now? She's a friend. She's one of the few friends that's been with me even after I lost my arm and stopped going to the club. If you ask me if I love her, my answer is no. I'm not a kid that loves someone that's close to me. And I've been too close to Minori. I know too much about her and I can't love her. I guess she's popular among guys, but that's probably because they don't know what she's like on the inside. Why don't you get together with her? I've been told many times, but I think these people are crazy. She's serious about school and takes good notes, so I don't understand if that's what they're after. Well, if someone really does go out with her with that intention, I and Kotaro would punish them. We can't let our vested interests slip through our hands. Drink coffee and wait for Minori. Is it just me, or does this feel elegant? I'm drinking instant coffee, so it's probably just me. I'm a commoner. I hear a knock. It has to be Minori because the knocking is weak and has a constant beat. Nice profiling on my part. I bet my life on this answer. Come on in. Oni-chan, good morning. Tsubomi-chan's on the other side of the door. Oh, guess you gotta kill yourself now, bro. I shut the door. Oni-chan, what's going on? That promise was a promise I made with heaven. I have to die now. How should I die? By hanging myself, using gas, cutting my wrist? I don't want anything painful. Maybe I can die peacefully if I eat that thing Minori once tried to make and failed it miserably. I fed it to a mouse and it died instantly, so I named the food Genocide Potafu. uh, okay. Hey, why'd you do that? Tsubomi opens the door again. Jeez, what's wrong, Oni-chan? Listen to me, I'm forced to die now because of you. I just made a promise with heaven. Really? Is there merit to keeping that promise? Like winning a lottery and bumping into a black Mercedes on your way home? Isn't that a bit unlucky? Well, anyway, what happened? I analyzed the situation. I predicted Minori would come, but Tsubomi-chan came instead. That's all. Nothing else happened, so there's no need for me to die. It'd be a big loss to society if I die, so I'll live. I pondered while I sit there, making a posture of the thinking man. What are you thinking about, Oni-chan? I pull myself together. Life shouldn't be gambled away that easily, Tsubomi-chan. Seems I exaggerated something that was meaningless. Okay, I don't get it. Wait, why are you here instead of Minori? First of all, you're here too early, even if we were going to school together. But you're the only one I can ask, Oni-chan. Ooh. Tsubomi-chan puts her hands over her chest and her face turns bright red. She looks embarrassed and really cute. But I restrain myself from hugging her. I didn't want Oni-chan to see this. Tsubomi-chan inches closer towards me. I want you to look at it, Oni-chan. My reasoning is still hanging on by a thin string. Man, she's cute. Dangerously cute. Tsubomi-chan is cute, and her actions increase her cuteness even more. I bet I wouldn't be arrested even if I attacked her now, taking the extenuating circumstance into consideration. It's kind of messed up, bro. Calm down, Tsubomi-chan. It's too early for that. We can wait until night to do that. I say this, restraining myself with everything I have. Tonight is too late. Is she serious? I can accept her if I want. Yeah, let's go with restrain myself, because, clearly misunderstanding the situation here, dude. Yeah, I can't. I restrain myself. This isn't right. I don't want to do something on the spur of the moment, but her captivating gesture pulls my body to her. I close my eyes and try not to think about Tsubomi-chan. No, I have to think of something else. First thing that pops into my mind is I think about Kotaro. Weird. I shouldn't think about anything weird if I'm thinking about a guy. Imagine Kotaro. Kotaro is blushing for some reason in my imagination. He's twiddling his fingers and drooling out of his open mouth, and he's inching towards me. I ready myself. Ryo, take your body into by force. I can't hold it in any longer. I become one with you. Kotaro jumps to me with amazing speed, and to my surprise, takes all his clothes off instantly. Lupin, this is a super secret move? No, I'm straight. I open my eyes from fear. Okay, this is going completely off the rails already. Tsubomi-chan is scattering all kinds of dresses in front of me when I open my eyes. Tell me which dress looks good. You're the one I can ask. Huh? Because I want Kotaro-san to... Kotaro-san's fashion's a bit off, and Oni-chan wouldn't know what a man would find attractive, right? So I thought I'd ask you. Yeah, she's clearly got a crush on Kotaro. Oh, I see. I blush for having made an embarrassing misunderstanding. No kidding, dude. That's a lot of dresses. I don't think you have the money to have bought them all. There are at least a dozen dresses in front of me. They all look elaborate. A frilled dress one might wear to a ball dance, beige old-style dress, a sexy-looking dress. I don't know too much about dresses, but they should cost at least 50,000 yen each. Also, how did she carry this much stuff in without you noticing? I pick up something that looks like a maid costume. Tsubomi-chan, what kind of setting would you wear this in? Huh? Setting? No, it's fine if you don't understand. It just proves to me that you didn't get the money for dresses by doing special things. So, how did you buy all these dresses? I didn't buy them. I made each one myself. No way. These don't look like cheap cosplay. You're using real good cloth. This one's really beautiful, too. I look at the other dresses. They all have complicated designs and seams, and it looks like the pro made them. If you're this good, maybe you can be like a designer or something. I don't care. Just go ahead and choose the dress which will look best on me. Tsubomi-chan urges me. She seems happy since I complimented her dresses. I wonder which one's best. I decide to pick one up and take a look at it. Alright, she's like 13, so let's go with the cute dress. Pick up a black dress covered in frills. Anyone in this dress would give me the image of beauty and tidiness like a French doll. And is this what people call goth lolly? Should look good on Tsubomi-chan. I raise the dress by holding her shoulder area, then see that the breast area is unusually large. I pat it. There's a big pad in there. This should make one's breast look at least 2 sizes larger. Tsubomi-chan doesn't have a bad body. Oops. I guess this dress exploits a woman's weapon. Sense of wickedness behind the cuteness of the dress. Guess it's true that women disguise themselves. After looking at various kinds of dresses, I decided to recommend the neat, cool blue dress. It has no gimmicks, and I think this dress can show her true charm without adding anything fancy. Then I'll wear this to the party tonight. Thank you, Oni-chan. Wait, what do you mean by party? I didn't hear about it if it's going on at school. I'm going to Kashiba-senpai's birthday party. Kashiba-senpai? A friend of mine invited me to go out there. I make lots of dresses, but never wear them, so I wanted to wear one for an occasion like this. So girls like opportunities where they can dress up, huh? You certainly won't get the chance to wear such a dress every day. Girls most like any chance to dress up. If she wore this dress on the streets, people would either think she's crazy or that she is doing some strange job. I admire her passion for beauty. Oh, I need to get going since Oni-chan will come here soon. You want to come with us? You don't have to be reserved. You guys want to be alone, right? So go on ahead. Have fun going to school. Hey! Tsubomi-chan runs off. Did she take her pile of dresses with her? Ryo-kun. And my usual morning starts. My environment, along with my body, has changed, but this might never change at all. In fact, I'll be with Minori. I walk in the cold morning air with Minori. I endure the chill and the sleepiness. We head for Yokohama Station. This is an ordinary morning. Maybe it's because I did stupid things to Tsubomi-chan, but I'm really sleepy this morning. Minori's talking to me, but I'm not listening since I'm so sleepy. Hey, Ryo-kun, about Yamaguchi-san. Yamaguchi? My head isn't working. Manage to repeat back the words I hear. The transfer student, Yamaguchi-san. Oh, transfer students. She came while you were gone? Really? She's not in our class, though. Ah. I've been practicing a lot with Yamaguchi-san lately, but... Yeah. She's really good and doesn't make mistakes, but... Where's this conversation going? Practice. Is she talking about the club? But it's hard to play with her. I don't know why, though. When we play together, I feel like my sounds are rich here, and I don't feel anything from her either. I'm wide awake now, thanks to Minori's talk. She's asking for advice, huh? Well, I think I know what Yamaguchi's going through. You're exactly right. It happens often. She doesn't have composure. What part does she play? Clarinet. It's a more competitive instrument than the flute. You don't see things around you the more you try to play perfectly. As a result, you can't hear others, you can't harmonize with others, you don't even think about how you sound, and you can't trip with the music. Is that so? That does sound pretty accurate. Well, that's usually the case in high school level clubs. People like Kashba-senpai are an exception. But in her case, it shows since she has some skill, right? Yeah, I think you're right. It's only been 2 years since you started, and you can tell? I'm honestly amazed. It means Minori is playing with that in mind. No wonder Kashba-senpai saw talent in her. But why are you practicing with someone that just transferred? She joined recently and doesn't seem to be used to the club yet. You're a very caring club president. But Yamaguchi-san's probably still tense and not doing the best she can. I think she can perform well when she calms down. She does have the skill. Well, you need skill either way. Even if you put your heart into it, it's futile if you're not good enough to play it. But there's also a possibility that she's infatuated with her skill. It means she's conceited. It's not that she doesn't see things around her. She doesn't even try to see things around her. Such people don't listen to advice. It's usually the people who play music just for show. Well, doesn't mean Yamaguchi's like that. If she is, I guess it's useless to tell her anything. Minori's listening to me intently. My dad used to say this a lot. Your arms hold the sticks, but it's here that plays it. I hit myself in the chest. Oh, that's a good story. Yeah. Minori looks down and ponders. What's wrong? Is it the ribs? Huh? Do you play with your ribs? Man, this girl's an idiot. Why? Well, because you use your stomach to make a loud voice and you charge your power under your belly button in kendo, right? So I thought there's some trick with the ribs in music. Okay, that's a really odd conclusion there, but it's alright. I look up at the sky. Did you hear that, Dad? It's a surprising new interpretation. Is she right? Is that what you meant by that? No way. Does she really have a talent for music like Kashba-senpai believes? Or is she just not listening to me? It's your heart. Heart? Mind, passion, the fire inside you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I thought so. Really? Well, it has nothing to do with breast size. You can rest assured. It has nothing to do with it. That was rude. We get to the station while we're talking. But Minori smiles at me. You're really reliable when it comes to music, and you talk a lot too. It's just like you, Ryukun. It's just like you. Just like me. What does that mean? I suddenly feel uneasy. I don't get it. At the very least, I'm not suited for music now. Let's stop. Stop talking about music. What? You brought up the club thinking I was half asleep, but we were talking about it. I said I'll be staying away from music. I'm banning music from our conversations. Are you serious? It's not fun realizing there are things I can't even do if I want to. You want to play music? Why does she have to hit me right where it hurts? I wonder, do I want to play music? But I can't even if I wanted to. Then it's useless to think about such a thing. No, I just don't want to think about it. I don't want to think about whether I want to play music or not. It's just a figure of speech. It has nothing to do with me now. I lower my tone and spit it out. But Minori's looking up into the sky nonchalantly. But, Ryokun, if you have nothing to do with music, you don't have to hate it, right? Right? Well, you do have a point. Yeah, but I won't talk about a boring subject. Okay, I'll try hard to get you interested. I feel like she's reasoned me through, but it somehow doesn't feel that bad. Lunchtime or after school? After school, I lie face down on my desk and yawn. There's nothing I should do, so all that's left is to go home, but I'm staying in the classroom. Commotion fills the room. People talking about where they want to go hang out, people talking about what they didn't understand during class, people preparing to go to their clubs. Everyone looks so lively. Minori's in here as well. It seems like she's talking with her club members. I can hear their laughter. They exit the room together. Minori turns around by the door and waves her hand when our eyes meet. She then walks out. So what are you going to do? Someone suddenly comes up behind me. It's probably Kotaro. Yep. It's Kotaro. He has his arm raised towards the door. He must have been waving to Minori. I'm going home. I see. I get up and the chair makes a loud noise. You can't come again if you feel like it. Nobody will blame you. What? Feels like all my blood boiled up. Why did his words get on my nerves? Or was it humiliating that he saw me looking longingly at Minori's friends? I get furious. Blame? Blame? You only say that because you think it's natural for people to blame me, right? You guys have it good with both your arms. You can go to the club without worrying about anything. Pretend to be friends all you want. It's natural you want to show off. I grit my teeth and swallow my words. I feel sick at my thoughts. Kotaro doesn't look away no matter how much I glare at him. I don't get what you're talking about. You don't, huh? Well, we'll leave it at that. Kotaro shrugs his shoulders. Bye. I walk past Kotaro. I leave the classroom without turning back. He's kind of being a dick, but I mean, I guess it makes sense, but he's just not quite thinking things through clearly here. Alright, Wednesday, February 12th. Chip chip. It's morning already. I get up and get out of bed. Think about what happened yesterday. There was a party at Kashpa Senpai's house. I'm sure Tsubomi-chan had fun. I guess normal people don't need to know about such lifestyles. Even if we find out, it doesn't mean we can live like that. It only broadens our knowledge, but it's useless knowledge. The same can be said for my arm. You don't know the problems that come with losing an arm until you actually lose your arm. But there's no need to feel the pain of losing an arm. And there's no need to live in the pain. I'm being negative again. But I guess this is being human. Knowing pain means understanding other people's pain. There are many people that say this, but nobody would go ahead and experience that pain. It's only natural to run away from pain. They say you can't be a good person by experiencing only happiness. People know that, yet they don't want anything bad happening to them and wish for their happiness to continue. Isn't that what normal people wish for? I've had many misfortunes already, so I can wish for happiness from now on, right? But what kind of happiness can I obtain now? Happiness is limited for me because I lost an arm. At the very least, I can't go back to music, nor can I get a job that I use both hands. There are people that say people can become happier the more misfortunes they experience, but those people are irresponsible. An excuse from the weak can sound like a sound argument in many different ways, but the fact that people are trying to make a lot of sound arguments must mean that there are more weak people than strong ones. Can people's views change so much when the standpoint is different? Have I grown up to notice such things? Or am I wanting to join the weak and think that way? It's useless to think, but I think about it until I finish getting ready. It's the usual road, the usual trip to school, but I feel nervous despite the boring scenery. The pressure is coming from the girl walking next to me. What could it be about her? Calm down, Rio. I understand that you're in a panic. Why don't you take a deep breath? Okay, Rio, I'll do that. Breathe in, breathe out. What's wrong? Oh, I had a hard time breathing. Are you lovesick? Nope. Okay. Well, continuing on. Minori keeps talking. Must mean I'm the only one that's feeling the pressure? I get nervous every time she speaks. Can't ignore her even though I don't want to listen to her. It's like I'm waiting for the impending doom. She's not talking about ghosts or anything. Even if she were, it wouldn't be scary in the morning, especially with Minori telling the story. Then what's the cause of the pressure? I search my brain. One corresponding item found, but decision cannot be made. Requesting examination. Permission granted. Start replay. I said I'll be staying away from music. I'm banning music from conversations. Are you serious? It has nothing to do with me now. But, Ryokun, if you have nothing to do with music, you don't have to hate it, right? Well, you do have a point. So that's it. What is this? I don't want the topic of music to come up, but Minori wants to talk about music, and I'm worried about when she might bring it up? No, that can't be. Can't be panicking just because music might come up in our conversation. Oh, by the way, Ryokun, on... No. Is it coming? Am I being surrounded by enemies on all sides? It's here. I won't run or hide. It's an egg. Do you know about it? Onsen egg. Onsen egg? Yeah. It's a type of boiled egg. Really? Since the yolk and the white of the egg harden at different temperatures, you can cook it so as to only harden the yolk. I see. So it's food. You didn't know that? What'd you think it was? I don't know, an egg that hangs out in a hot spring? You don't get an onsen if you incubate it? That's an even dumber idea than I had. What kind of creature would lay such an egg? So it was a mistake on my part. Man, she surprised me. Tell me ahead of time if you're not going to talk about music. But this is bad for my heart. I won't be able to stand this pressure. Alright, Rio, take a deep breath. Yeah, Rio, you're always right. Breathe in. Oh, yeah, I wanted to ask you about something. It's about on... Breathe. Tilt or something. I heard it from Tsubomi, but do you know what it is? Ondel? Ondel are ancient people used words like Japanese. According to one theory, they're the root of the language. Wow, you know a lot. Yeah. Minori is nodding to herself without knowing how I feel. Is that the case? Maybe she's toying with me. Could she have hacked into my brain? She's not Kotaro, so I don't think that's possible. Ryokun, on... Again? It's the third time the charm? Your mark? On your mark? On your mark? What do you want to do? Because... Hey now, stop the vague conversation. I think it's pretty clear. We don't have time. Time? You're late for school, idiot. You're walking slower than normal and kept on stopping to take a breath, so... Crap, we won't make the train. We'll make it if we run, so... Okay? Fine, let's go. That's not fair. I didn't say go yet. I speed up. She gets farther behind. We both made it on the train. Now we're walking up the hill together. The silence is painful. Minori's carefree, but I'm worried, not knowing the topic of music is going to come up. I should do something. I could talk nonstop and not let her interrupt, but it's not a good plan. It's because Minori's good at stopping time with unexpected idiocy. Can't do anything if she interrupts me by doing something stupid. I decide to take the best measure. I don't want to hear about music, so let's talk about it first. Huh? Music. Please talk about music. You want to talk about music? Well, no. Well, you're not wrong, but you are. That's a good confusing statement. Alright, I think I understand. Really? I want to talk about Yamaguchi-san, the girl I was talking about yesterday. Oh, Yamaguchi, the one with the skills but no heart? I'm going along with her pace so she can feel comfortable, but what exactly should I do? What do you mean? She has the skill, so I think she can do better. I think I can give her some advice. Just leave her alone. That's her problem. It's not something an outsider can do something about. I'm not an outsider. I'm her partner. Partner, huh? It's a word that has nothing to do with me now.
And if Yamaguchi-san can play better, that'll make me happy too.
Collaborative work. That's another thing I lost.
Ryukun,
Oh, it's nothing.
do you want something in return?
I started this conversation, so I'll do it.
Really?
Either way, I need to copy your homework.
That's not for your benefit in the long run, you know.
That's not true. Think about it. If I have to stand in the hallway because I didn't turn in my homework, I'm missing class. That's how much I'll be behind. You'll save me if you let me copy your homework. Do you understand?
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, you nap your way through class, so standing in the hallway is not any different. But you don't have to show it to me if you don't want to. But in that case, I'll...
No, I don't mind. I want you to look at my homework. I really want you to copy it.
Guess I have to if you're begging me. That was too easy.
So, about Yamaguchi-san.
Yeah, it's improve a player that can't put their heart into music.
Yeah?
It's a case-by-case issue. It depends on her personality.
Ryukun, that doesn't help at all.
Hold on. Let's say she's a confident type that doesn't listen to anyone. In that case, you shouldn't give her advice, but try to talk about music while talking casually. It might not work right away, but it might work if you keep at it. Well, depends on her in the end.
Yeah, thanks for the advice.
That's what I would do, and I'm not saying it's going to work.
That's good enough. I'm sure it would work.
Then we're done with this topic.
Thanks, Ryukun.
So that's all the music we'll be talking about today.
Huh?
It's bad for my heart, so please limit the amount of music talk.
Can't you talk about it more naturally?
I wouldn't be troubled if I could. Anyway, I've done my work for the day. Let's go to school now.
Yeah, I guess you don't have to push yourself.
I head to school with lighter steps.
Ryukun, what are you going to have for lunch?
Minori comes to me right after fourth period ends. I brought some. Minori looks at me with a smile. Is she scheming something? I don't want to trade lunch.
I didn't say that.
I'll refuse, even if you'll give it to me for free.
I won't give it to you.
Can't pay you back your money.
I don't think I let you borrow any.
I didn't study for afternoon classes.
I didn't ask you that. But you have to study ahead.
Hey, you directed me to that topic. That's unfair.
I didn't direct you anywhere. Anyway, do you want to eat outside?
Outside?
It's good weather, you know.
She looks out the window. I also look outside. It's not raining, but there are a few clouds out and the sky looks a bit gloomy. It doesn't look that great.
This is about right.
I guess it's not that bad. It seems Minori is set on eating outside. She's looking at me with a smile that doesn't even consider that I might refuse. What should I do? Alright. Well, I think this is as good a spot as any to call it for today, so we'll find out next time whether we go to lunch with Minori or not. So, until next time, as always, thank you very much for watching, and hope to see y'all later.